didn't see you there.
You did it! You did it! I don't believe it.
It's going to give you the worst take.
That's
Today
okay.
we're going to make our HelloFresh pan-seared steak with pan sauce and more potato salad. So this is our fourth meal from last week that we're just going to use up. We've never tried this meal before, and we're just going to get started and see how quick it is. It says it's a 30-minute meal. I find they take a bit longer, but it's all right. So I've washed the green beans and the potatoes like they've said, and warmed up the oven, pan, and sheet tray for some veggies.
Step 1. Roast potatoes. Cut potatoes into 1-inch pieces. Toss potatoes with 1 tablespoon of oil, double for 4 people, on a parchment-lined baking sheet. Season with salt and pepper. Roast in the middle of the oven until golden brown, 25 to 28 minutes.
Coming with our oil. Fry eyeball, because that's tasty. And then we're going to get some salt. I like to use kosher salt. I just like the big kernels. Is that the right word?
Granules.
Granules, yes. And then some freshly ground pepper. That's that. And then just toss everything. Perfect. And then evenly lay it out on this sheet. Great. Alright, we're gonna throw this in the oven now.
Step 2. Prep. While potatoes roast, finely chop 2 tablespoons of dill, double for 4 people. Trim green beans, then cut in half. Peel, then mince or grate garlic. Pat steak dry with paper towels, then season with salt and pepper.
We're gonna drain the steak. So all we're gonna do is season the steak with salt and pepper. So we're just gonna pat it dry. Right, just quickly. Hands.
Step 3. Start steak. Heat a large nonstick pan over medium-high heat. When hot, add 1 tablespoon of oil, double for 4 people, then steak. Pan fry until golden brown, 2 to 3 minutes per side. Meanwhile, toss green beans with 1 tablespoon of oil, double for 4 people, on 1/2 of another baking sheet. Season with salt and pepper. Set aside.
we're gonna also toss the green beans in a tablespoon of oil and salt and pepper. And then we're gonna finish off the steak and cook up the green beans in the oven as well, together in the same sheet pan. So, a bit of oil, and again, salt. And that's all. Toss these on here.
Step 4. Roast steak and beans. When steak is golden brown, remove pan from heat. Transfer steak to the other side of the baking sheet with the green beans. Roast in the top of the oven until steak is cooked to desired doneness, 6 to 8 minutes.
Alright, so while everything is cooking in the oven, we're gonna make the pan sauce. So, the steak's gonna take about 6 to 8 minutes. So we'll keep an eye on that because we do not want to overcook the steak.
Step 5. Make pan sauce. While steak cooks, carefully wipe the same pan clean, then heat over low. When hot, add garlic, 2 tablespoons of butter, and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, double both for 4 people. Cook, stirring often, until fragrant, 1 minute. Add broth concentrate and a 1/4 cup of water, double for 4 people. Stir together until sauce thickens, 2 to 3 minutes.
And we are also going to put in garlic. Put in the garlic. We only need 1/4 cup, so half of this. We're gonna put in the broth concentrate. Okay, and we're just gonna let this thicken now. Just gotta let it cook down. I do find that these meal kits make you use a lot more dishes than you usually would when cooking. I don't know. I think that's just me, but it gets a little annoying, and so I feel I have to clean as I go. Alright, so our sauce. Just want it to thicken up. We don't want it to be so watery. check what's in the oven. Definitely don't want these to overcook. I think that guy's done. Okay, and these green beans do still need some time. Okay, we're gonna let this rest for a while because we don't want the juices running out.
Step 6. Finish and serve. Whisk together mayo and mustard in a large bowl. Add potatoes, green beans, and dill. Toss together. Slice steak. Divide steak and potato salad between plates. Drizzle pan sauce over steak.
I'm gonna add that dill. Now all we need now is the potatoes and the green beans, and we're done. Mix this all together. Okay, that's done. So it is thicker. Looks like it's got lots of good flavor. We're good. I'll leave it here. Potatoes. I'm gonna check how soft these are. Yeah, it looks pretty good. No, there's some still. Keep these in a bit longer.
So. Oh,
Oh,
didn't see you there.
we're gonna improvise.
Uh-huh.
There we go. I think we should just buy a bag of ice and throw it in.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, first bite, you've earned it.
Very garlicky, but very good. Delicious. Let's try this. Really good.
Yeah, that looked good.
Really good potato salad. I don't usually love potato salad, but this is delicious. It's nice and warm. And it works really well with the steak. The steak it's good. It's tender. I just, personally for me, it's probably a tiny bit overcooked, but that's my own fault.
Okay, and how's the Caesar? Pickled bean clamato. I've never tried, I don't think I've ever tried that. This is very Canadian for those of you who don't know what a Caesar is.
Oh, really good.
You love pickled things
I
though.
love pickles.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Nicely seasoned. And now for the potato salad. This looks really good. Dill tastes like dill pickle chips in here, I think. A little bit. You can really smell the hickory smoke from our takeout from the last video. Okay, and the Caesar. Ooh. You need to like pickled things if you're going to have pickled bean mott's clamato juice. I'll say that much, but it's nice.